All right, bonus video, guys. We're going to look at, still looking at 2.3 here, demand shifts. I have some practice for you to go through. I got a set that you get a little practice and get another look at this and see how we're doing. So just as a quick recap here, if it's been a little while since you watched the first video on this, here's a list of the determinants of demand, the different things that could possibly change it: change in taste, that's popularity; income, changes in total number of consumers; changes in price expectations for the future; and then the changes in the price of related goods, substitutes or complements. And then the other factor would be a change in price, which is different because all of those determinants listed at the top are things that would cause a shift, whereas a price change is going to cause a change in quantity demanded, movement along the curve. All right, don't forget that. That's very important as we go through. So I have 7 different scenarios here, all related to pizza. So we'll stay on that theme. And I want you to you're going to look, what you're going to do, you're going to identify the change that's occurring. So increase in quantity demanded, decrease in quantity demanded, increase in demand, decrease in demand. Identify the change, and then identify the determinant. Is it taste? Is it a change in expectations? Is it a price change? What's going on? You're identifying those 2 things there. And as a kind of a bonus challenge, if you can draw this out yourself on paper, then you're in really good shape here. I'm going to show you what the graph looks like, and for the sake of a test, most of the time you're going to be able to more analyze a graph that already exists, but drawing it out yourself will be a big help for you in terms of really getting a feel for what's going on in these graphs. So I challenge you to try that out as well. All right, so pause the video, take a look at these 7 here, and we'll come back in just a second to go through. Did you pause? All right, good. We're going to look at these 7. The first one's going to be an increase in popularity of a new pizza place. So a new pizza place opens, and it's popular, meaning that this is good for pizza in general. This means that more pizza is going to be consumed. So the determinant here is a change in taste, popularity thing. It's going to lead to an increase in demand for pizza. At all prices, we will be buying more pizza, consuming more. All right, so that's our first one. Number 2, a recession causes incomes to decline. So this would be a market curve as identified by this. It's looking at a recession, and collectively incomes are down. This is going to lead to a decrease in demand due to the change in income. So that's our determinant there for that one. Number 3, we have a population boom. So we, as opposed to a bust. So a population boom means that population is increasing in an area, and as a result, we are going to see increased consumption of pizza. Sorry, my dog's making noise. So that it will be an increase in demand. Number 4, we have an increase. Oliver, stop. Number 4, we have the price of pizza increasing. All right, hopefully you caught this one. This is one of those tricks. It's a change in quantity demanded. This will not be a shift. Since pizza is increasing in price, that is going to lead to a decrease in quantity demanded for pizza. So your graph would look something like this, but it is not a shift because we're talking about a price change here. So the change in quantity demanded is what we're looking for, and it would be graphically reflected as shown there, but not a shift. Number 5, increase in the cost of pizza ingredients expected to raise future prices drastically. So we're looking at it. We know that there's like this impending rise on the price of a pizza. So the idea being change in expectations. We're going to see more people buying pizza now, knowing that in the future they're going to be more expensive. So we're going to see a temporary increase in that due to the change in expectations. Number 6, we have a decrease in the price of burgers, which we are identifying as a substitute good. So first of all, this is like I said, these substitute complement good problems, you got to look at it from multiple steps. So first of all, it's a price change. So first thing is to identify this is not a change in quantity demanded because we're not talking about the price of pizza. We're talking about the price of burgers. So we see a decrease in the price for burgers. If we were to draw this out, this would be an increase in quantity demanded for burgers, all right, because of the lower price. So inverse relationship. Increase in quantity demanded for burgers, movement along the curve. since there's going to be more people buying burgers because of the lower price, that's going to hurt demand for pizza because it is identified as a substitute good. So we would expect a decrease in demand based on a change in the price of a substitute good. All right, and number 7, decrease in price. Sorry, that's over the top. Decrease in the price of garlic bread, which we are identifying as a complement good. All right, so in this case, we're looking at complement good, things that go together. Kind of a flimsy example with the garlic bread and pizza, but we're saying that since the price of garlic bread is going down, that's going to lead to an increase in quantity demanded for garlic bread. Okay, but we're not talking about garlic bread. We're talking about pizza. So what happens to pizza? So an increase in quantity demanded for garlic bread means that people are going to buy more garlic bread, which means they'll also buy more complementary goods such as pizza. So we should expect an increase in demand based on a change in the price of a complement. All right, how'd you do? Did you get all 7? Hopefully we're getting to the point where we're getting a little bit better at this, not getting tripped up too much by those related goods, change in expectations, some of those little tougher ones. So let me know. You can comment below if you have questions or you want clarification on any of these, and we can talk about this later. All right, so have a good one, guys.